Welcome to Stepping into Invention Education with the Lemelson MIT program. There are several of us on this journey with you. We have Stephanie, Pavi, Tony, Helen, and myself. Hello, I'm Lee Estabrooks, the Invention Education Officer. We'll all be working with you on some hands-on activities. I'm often asked, how does one learn to invent? Do you know what inventors tell me? They say that the best way to learn to invent is simply to invent. So let's get started. We need some tools and materials. We need basic tools and materials. And when I say basic, I mean basic. These are things that are present in many homes. These are not specialized things like microprocessors, 3D printers, or even sewing machines. For activity 1, I'd like you to collect and organize basic tools and materials for your very own invention box. Submit images of your box and describe how you assembled what you did. You can do this by posting in the Full Steam Ahead forum. As for me, I had an unused but sturdy shoe box in my closet, and I collected a few basic materials that I've seen our students use. Heavy stock paper is used a lot, and I found this in my recycling bin from a cereal box. Next, we're going to need good problems to solve. Professor Dave Wallace teaches the MIT Mechanical Engineering capstone class, Product Engineering Processes. He stresses the need to collect a lot of problems and then generate lots of ideas for solutions. Coming up with good problems is not as easy as it sounds. Keep a journal of things in your world that are problems. Things that don't work right, things that bug you, things that impact the way you live. For inspiration, let's look at what some students have invented in their world. Ariana's home is on a single-lane road, and whenever there's an accident on the road, traffic comes to a stop, and this makes her home late. She also came up with an idea for a ramp that is retractable, and this could be moved to the accident spot and be used as a bridge for other vehicles to get by. She built a prototype using cardboard, which helped her understand how she can build a retractable model. Here's Jonas Ice Exterminator. Jonas' grandparents live alone, and they mentioned that they were always afraid to step out on their driveway or sidewalk, where there was a layer of ice. He thought of a machine that would move on the sidewalk, kind of like a Roomba, a robot, melt the ice, and collect the water to make the paths safe for them to walk on. Shreya had an idea to help her mom. She came up with the everything machine. Shreya was concerned that her mom was spending a lot of time washing, drying, and folding clothes. She came up with an idea for a single machine that would wash, dry, and fold. This is her design before she built a prototype. Since we want you to practice inventing solutions, we're going to provide you with some problems to solve, just in case you get stuck. But try to come up with 5 problems that you really want to solve, or use some of the problems given to you here. Keep a journal and jot down problems in your world, so when the time comes for you to select your own problems to solve, you have them ready. Act like an inventor. As one of our inventors told us, failure is not a bad word. It is a means to success. Another student said that they became more accepting of failure while inventing, and that sometimes it's even necessary for the invention to be better. It isn't always easy for us to embrace failure because it's really not how we learn in school. It may not be easy for you either. Above all else, I encourage inventors to have fun.